we're going to go over Chapter 4, Homework 2. And again, there's 2 videos for this, so make sure you take all your notes. I'm going to go over just the first page. And so the reason why this one is a little tough is the directions say round to the nearest tenth if necessary and leave your answer in terms of pi. So notice things are in terms of pi if they're derived from the area formula pi r squared, which is the area of a circle. And so notice if anything has a circle for a base, so circle for a base, circle for a base, circle is the base of this hemisphere, yeah? Circle as a base, circle as a base. Oh, everything has a circle as a base, so everything is going to be in terms of pi. Interesting, right? Now, the number that goes in front of that, we need to round to the nearest tenth. So, this is a cylinder. This is a cylinder. This is a cylinder. Right? So it looks like there's all the cylinders. So I'm going to focus on that first. So the volume of anything in the universe is the area of the base times the height. Now we notice here the base is actually a circle. And so it's pi r squared times however high I stacked the circles. So it looks like the circles got stacked 8 feet high. So it's pi. And they finally gave me my radius 5. So it's pi 5 squared times 8. So that would be 8 times 5 times 5. And then I leave the pi on the end. They don't want me to multiply pi to finish out my answer. So the 8 times 5 is 40 times 40 times 5, I think, is 200. Yeah. So my answer here is 200 pi feet cubed. Final answer. Looking good. I'm going to hop to this cylinder problem. The volume of a cylinder is the area of the base times the height because I stacked a bunch of circles. And so the area of a circle is pi r squared times however high I stacked those circles. So it looks like they stacked it 5 yards high, but here they gave me the diameter. So the radius would be 2 if the diameter was 4. And so the area of my base is pi r squared. So the area of my base is pi times 2 squared, and my height is 5. So I get 2 times 2 times 5 times pi. So that's 4 times 5, which would be 20 pi yards cubed. Awesome. Next cylinder. Volume of a cylinder is big B times h. The base of this is a circle, so that's pi r squared h. The area of my base is pi, and my radius is 4. And my height, I stacked the circles 8 yards high. So to write out my answer, I have 8 times 4 times 4 times pi. So that'd be 128 pi yards cubed. So far I haven't had to do any rounding. I bet when we divide by 3, that might cause some rounding. So let's get to we haven't done any spheres. So let's do our spheres. SPH, 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 SPH. Okay, so it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spheres on this side. And the volume of that formula is provided 4/3 pi r cubed. And so we just have to make sure what would be the radius of my great circle. So if all the way across is 16, then the radius would be 8. Halfway across would be 8. So it's 4/3 pi 8 cubed. So what I have to do is I really have to figure out how to type all this in my calculator and then leave the pi at the end. So it's kind of 4 times 8 times 8 times 8, and then all divide by 3, and then I still have this pi right there. Because it's 4 times 8 times 8 times 8 divided by 3. So let's type that in our calculator. So 4 times 8 times 8 times 8, all divide by 3. Okay, so I do get a decimal, and so I need to round that. 682 point, I'm going to round the 6 to a 7 pi. Final answer, yards cubed. Looking good. Let's do another one. The volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. So 4 divided by 3 times pi times, oop, they did it again. The diameter of the great circle in the picture is 8, so my radius would have to be 4 cubed. So I need 4 times 4 times 4 times another 4, all divide by 3, and then leave the pi there. They don't want us multiplying by the pi. And then we know my answer will be in miles cubed. So let's do the math here. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And then divide by 3. Aha, now that's where I get my decimals. So 85.3 pi, final answer. Now again, let's double check. 4 to the 4th power, 256, divide by 3, yep, 85.5. So notice I have 4 times 4, which is still 4 to the 4th power. That would have been another way to type it in the calculator. Still the same answer. Okay, move to 7. 4/3 pi r cubed, so 4 over 3 times pi. Ooh, that's my diameter, so I gotta find my radius. My radius here would be 1.9, so 1.9 cubed. So I type in my calculator 4 times 1.9 times 1.9 times 1.9 all over 3, and then I still have a pi. So 4 times 1.9 times 1.9 times 1.9 divided by 3. I get 9.1 pi miles cubed. Awesome. Next one, sphere. My radius would be 7 because the diameter is 14, so 7 cubed. So 4 times 7 times 7 times 7 times pi all over 3. I get 457.3 miles, oh, pi, I gotta remember my pi, times miles cubed. So 457.3 pi miles cubed. 4 times 7 times 7 times 7 divided by 3 gave me 457.3. Now, I'm going to do my cones. So everything else is a cone. That's the volume of anything in the universe is the area of the base over the times the height. But since it's pointy, I have to divide by 3. Now my base here is a circle. So that's why I need pi r squared h over 3. So, okay, so the radius of my base is 10. So that's 10 squared. I stacked circles getting smaller for 20 centimeters, and then I divide by 3. So let's zoom in a little bit. I gotta have, so all these numbers, 20 times 10, all divide by 3, and then I have my pi. So let's type all that in the calculator. 20 times 10 times 10, divide by 3, 666.7. I'm going to round up centimeters cubed. Round up to the 10th place. And don't forget my pi. Okay, next cone. Here's my other cone question. Volume is pi r squared h over 3. Because here's my generic formula, because it's pointy. So pi, my radius is 7. I stacked my circles getting smaller for 14. And so it's typing in the calculator, 7 times 14, divide by 3, all times pi. 7 times 14. 228.7 pi yards cubed. Looking good. It's pointy, and the base is a circle. So we do, the radius is 4, and I stacked it 12 high. So I have 12 times 4 divided by 3, all times pi. Ooh, I got a regular number. The reason why is 12 divided by 3 is 4, so that's why I ended up not getting a decimal. That's actually, that I actually expected to happen. Okay, let's do all of these. I'm going to do these really fast. If I go too fast, you can always slow down the video. And so here, the radius would be 2, so pi 2 squared times 8 over 3. Two times 8 over 3 pi. .7 pi miles cubed. Radius is 5. .100 pi kilometers cubed. Radius would be 6. .144 pi miles cubed. Last one, it looks like the whole radius diameter was 2, so the radius would be 1. So we get 10 times 1 times 1 all over 3 pi. There we go. Thanks for joining us. Check out the second video.